guys, ScorchHit482 here, and this was part 2 of my commentary. I decided that I didn't get to talk enough about this game. I didn't get to talk about as much as I wanted to, so I decided to make a part 2. So here we go. I left off with showing you guys the lodge, and so I'm just gonna do a more detailed review over this lodge. So here are rewards, and basically when you win events, you win gold medals or silver medals and money and, you know, boards and outfits, but you can also earn rewards such as art, posters, toys, trading cards. Now most of these don't have a purpose, but they're just fun things to look at as you know, little pastimes, and you know, they're pretty cool. So with art, you got some concept art for the characters before this game came out. For posters, you just got some cool pictures of some of the SSX characters. This is the man of SSX. For toys, you can just, you know, go ahead and look at some action figures in SSX 3. This is Mac going down a run. Trading cards just give you some stats on some characters that weren't in the beginning of SSX 3, but correct me if I'm wrong, but with cheat characters, there is a combined total of every character there's ever been in an SSX game in this game. You can get all, if you can't get them in the beginning, you know, as you can choose them, you can get them as cheat characters. That's pretty cool. And cheat characters are just basically just players that, you know, you just play as. Nothing really happens, you know, stats are the same. You get to play as some cool characters. So you got all the original characters in SSX and SSX Tricky. You even got Hyro and Jurgen. And you got some humor. Svelte Luther. You know, Luther wasn't very, how would I put this? He was a fat ass in SSX Tricky. And so they decided to make him even more ugly by putting him in, calling him Svelte Luther, and putting him just a freak. So, and Stretch, he's from, I believe that the game is called something like NBA Street. It's an old EA big game, and they just decided to add a basketball player in it, so, you know, whatever. Cudmore the cow. Bunny Sand, this one kind of is weird. He is a sumo wrestler dressed in a bunny suit. You got Churchill, the robot. Gutless the skeleton. Snowball's the snowman. Northwest Legend, basically Bigfoot. Unknown Rider, just a masked rider that you can't really tell. Canuck, this is basically just some pun that since EA Big is a Canadian company, decided to just put in, you know, a Canadian beaver. And Far East Myth. This guy, most of you, if you played this game, you probably won't have him, because this guy is, you gotta beat the game entirely to get this guy. He's really hard to get. Then videos are just the trailers for the game. You got Uber trick setups. You know, you can view your Uber tricks. Sorry, my guy's on fire right now. But, you know, so many Uber tricks that you can buy. Got career highlights. Just highlights that you can do in your career, given the name. These are cool things such as, you know, knocking people down, holding a hand plant, staying in the air for a while. And this is how you actually unlock monster tricks. This game's version of monster tricks. Once you do a career highlight, you get to unlock the subscription and description on how to do it. So, stay on rail 25 meters at the top, if you can see that. It's called the Felix the House Cat Monster Trick. And you gotta do a frontside 540G money. And monster tricks are basically, you know, if you do them, it just says in a deep voice, monster trick. And you get a lot more points for it. You can get platinums in races by beating records. That goes the same for slopestyle. just best in event, all that good stuff. You can also read your rider profile. You can read his DNA, you know, his favorites about what he likes to do, such as what's his favorite other sport, his favorite trick, his favorite SSX event, cool stuff like that. Just a questions and answers session, and just a biography. It's overall pretty cool. You also got trophies for what your character has earned. So if you got a platinum on, let's say, Snow Jam, you get to look at your trophy. Same with Peak 1 race, I got gold. Or, you know, Peak 1 race trophy, that's overall. Peak 1 race, you get a nice little trophy. So that's pretty cool to look at. Oh, and you also, you get a Peak Pass. And if you have your Peak Pass, then you're allowed access to that peak. So I'm allowed access to Peak 3. So I can go to any peak I want to, because I beat this game. You also got customizable music, and gear. So I think I've gone over most of it. I'm not going to save progress for the sake of time. I'm just going to go and head back into the game. So there are many things you can do. You can, number one, playing like free ride. If you don't want to when you free ride, you can do big challenges or just random challenges. You can collect snowflakes, which give you money. And you can free ride. Sorry, I'm a little lost of words. And you can also just explore. You can also race. You know, basically it's just standard racing that's in every other SSX game. Or you got slope style, which is completing tricks. That was in the SSX games. And new to this year, to this SSX game, there's Super Pipe. Super Pipe is just one giant half pipe that is just meant for tricks. It's pretty cool. I'm trying to remember. I don't think there's anything else. I believe that's it. There are also stations, such as Blue Station, Red Station, Black Station. There you can just go and you can enter the lodge, or you can transport to another place. Pretty cool stuff. Right now I'm playing on Metro City. This is one of the cooler levels, because you actually get to go through a city. This level is kind of in the other SSX games, but not really. Again, I can't say it enough. This is my favorite video game of all time. If you don't have this game and you have an Xbox or a PS2 and you still love to play those good old-fashioned classics, if you don't go out and buy this, I will find you. I will. This game is amazing, and for all those who say that this game sucks and is terrible, which I doubt many of you even think that, but if you do, just do us all a favor and buy a stick of duct tape. No one wants to hear your crap. This game is so much better than Call of Duty or Battlefield. I love this game so much. I guess that's my opinion, but this game really does bring back memories, and I still play it to this day. This game came out, 8 years ago? It's still, I'm learning new stuff every day. What a great game. And this is actually, if I could ask EA Big to add one thing, or just, one tip on Deadly Descents, the new upcoming SSX, I would just give them SSX 3 and say, make it like this, because this game is amazing. Alright guys, I don't have enough time to get to the finish, but thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks, bye.